Hey everybody, Gordo Gables here. We have ourselves a wild UFC 14 pay-per-view this weekend with some phenomenal fights and some really closely lined ones too that should be absolutely entertaining this weekend. Be sure not to miss out and be sure to check out CoolBet using code Gordo. You know, as always, we do go out here and talk about my favorite bets this week, and I got a couple to give you guys this week. Starting off with my favorite money on the card, taking the dog shot at Mitch Raposo. The money has coming in now. He's now sitting at plus 140, plus 145 on CoolBet. And I agree with that. He didn't have the best performance in his debut here, but he is a very, very solid wrestler. He's kind of one-dimensional in that spot, and he gets himself a very good matchup to shine here. Last time he was on short notice. Now with the full camp, he will go forward. He will be the aggressor. He will look to shoot a ton of takedowns. And Sumadarji, despite the 80 reach advantage, this guy who can be taken down, is getting up there in age. He's rocking the double knee sleeves last time too. I think we do have ourselves a solid opportunity for a buy low spot on Rich Raposo, who is a pretty physical wrestler against a guy who can be taken down pretty easily. So I don't mind Rich Raposo, the dog shot on him this week. I think there still may be some value on the line the way it is right now. My favorite prop bet, I'm on Mikhail Olszewski this week. So Jacob Dumas, a guy who sure may have a grappling path to victory because, let's be honest, most people do against Olszewski, but when Olszewski is losing, it's to Kyle Baralio, Michel Pereira, Kevin Holland, but that's not Dumas. Dumas does not have that same cardio. Dumas does not have that same volume striking, and he shells up as he gets hit, and being a guy who's club and sub by Josh Fremd, you know, that's not a good look. Michel is going to go forward. He's going to look to land some bombs to the head, to the body, all over the place. He has a ton of volume, hits the levels very well, and he looks to finish the fight. Now training with the fighting nerds, he's got that extra aura behind him, the cool glasses, and I do think he has a match in front of him. He can win and can win by knockout. Give me the knockout at plus 140. I do think he gets that a large majority of the time. Even sprinkle the 2-3 spots because I do think as the fight goes on, he is able to build. Those are two plays I am liking for you guys this week. In the main event, I have to go with my guy Volk. I think there's an absolute chance that Lopes gets the early finish, but aside from that, Volk's going to have the better minute winning ability, the better striking, the better technicality, and as long as he doesn't get bonked early, he should have the opportunity to win this fight as the fight goes on. So there's my pick with that one. But two plays for you guys, both in that plus 140 range. So be sure you get your bets down using CoolBet and using code Gordo. While you're there, make sure to check out their best on bets, where they're giving away a trip for two to Montreal for UFC 315. The next pay-per-view is also a really fun one. Make sure to bet $25 this week. Be entered to win that free trip to Montreal. It should be great. So with that, guys, check that out. Enjoy the fights this weekend, and let's make some money, guys.